All right, hello. This is Gail Fernley of greatwebinfo.com/blog, and I'm just here to do my third daily video. I'm a little bit behind, but this is basically the reason why, and it's called "How I Will Spend My Weekend," which is subtitled "Challenging Myself." Basically, my weekend starts out on Friday, just kind of like everybody else's. Everybody's trying to work to the end of the week, and they figure their Friday is the beginning of their weekend anyhow. Mine was when I worked in the corporate world anyhow. You always just couldn't wait to get to that Friday at 4:30 or 5 o'clock and get out of there. Maybe we'll have a drink with your friends at work or whatever. Anyhow, my Friday, since I stay at home nowadays and really don't do anything for the corporate world anymore, started out to be pretty promising, but quickly it kind of just went into the tank. And Sherm was always there. Sherm had already posted his third video, and I thought, man, I'm behind already. So, what I tried to do then was to get started on this challenge for Monday, which is the PowerPoint sales presentation. And I actually finally found that Microsoft Office 2007 home and student disk that I had put away somewhere like 6 or 8, 9 months ago, basically, when I bought it for my stepson. And it's got 3 installs that you could put on it, 3 machines. So I wanted to put it on my machine because I knew it was already on his, and I just couldn't find the disk anywhere. So, luckily that's the way it started out, really good. I actually found the disk, rummaging around through in my office and a bunch of boxes that I had thrown other tapes and CDs and stuff in. So then when I did that, I thought, well, I'm going to get my old laptop out because I can't put it on my new one, because mixing 2 Microsoft Office versions is a little bit skittish. I actually looked that up before I tried it. I didn't want to get into any problems trying to put 2007 on a machine that I already had Office 2003 on, and they're both, it was a professional version for 2003, so I wanted to keep that around a while until I got upgraded to basically professional 2007 here in the near future. So the install on my other laptop, which is my old little junky kind of slow laptop, was very adventuresome. The install went okay until it needed to do something with the 2003 on that machine, which there really was none anymore, but for some reason there were some registry entries left over, and so it thought it had to do an uninstall. Well, as it had gone through the process, it was looking for some compressed CAB files from Microsoft that just weren't there. So I had to copy them from my new PC laptop to my old PC, and then do the install again. And I actually had to do it twice. So basically, that was the adventuresome part of that particular day, which was my Friday, and that was actually yesterday. And my early Saturday kind of went into picking up my wife at the airport. She was supposed to get in like at 11:30 at night, and the plane had been coming out of Atlanta had been taken off the line, and they had to find another plane for her. So it was about 2:30 when we got home from the airport. So that's the way my Saturday morning started. And again, this is pretty much what I still need to do on Saturday too. I gotta do another video again after I do this one. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, because I gotta keep up with Sherm. So and that's one of my goals, is to keep up with him along the way. So, and basically I need to get that laptop out, because I do have 2007 installed on it now, and I want to actually create 10 of those slides from that PowerPoint template and get those all kind of formatted out, and what it's going to look like as far as the number of lines, 2 or 3 or 4 bullet points or whatever, that kind of, and the bullet points that I want, kind of get those formatted, pre-formatted, so that I can just start typing in text later on. And part of that process on Saturday then will be to actually look for that nugget of information that I need to promote. And yes, Robert, I know, we know who we are, and I have a bunch of stuff on my disks as far as the digital dust is being collected on top of all kinds of bits and bytes and things. So I will get to that, and maybe some other niche products that I have out there also that I can find, or memberships that I had at one point in time that I downloaded. So we'll look at some of those things too. And my Sunday then, which is again part of my weekend, is still another challenge to myself. Again, we have Sherm in the picture, and you notice that he's just always just one step ahead of me. And you notice that every slide it was that one step ahead of me, and I mean ahead, if you pardon the pun there. So he's in that little picture up there. So I need to actually pull the copy then on getting that PowerPoint slide presentation done. The sales letter, I need to pull some of that copy from that niche or that resale product that I've got. So that's going to be part of the challenge there, because I'm not a copywriter, obviously, and all this stuff is just out of my comfort zone anyhow. I think I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it, but I'm really not too sure. We'll let Robert and Lance decide that, I guess, in the end. So anyhow, I got to keep up with Sherm so that maybe I can come up and, do this challenge and maybe get it all done to the point where I'm the first one to do it on time, like I said I would, and get that $50 reward, I guess. I think it's from Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. So, and on Sunday I actually have the normal stuff to do, the lawn and the dog business. I walk the dog every day, so that's one thing. That's late in the afternoon, early evening, and it's Florida is where I live, South Florida. So I live in Stuart, and that is just a little bit north of Palm Beach Gardens and West Palm Beach, and it still is growing here. So that grass grows up probably not as fast as it had been in the summertime, about every 7 or 8, 9 days. But it's been about 11 days now, and it's getting pretty tall, and my dog's belly's dragging in the tall grass. So we want to get him through that. And basically, I think that is it. I actually have my Sunday evening then to challenge myself too. So again, Sherman's in the picture. I got to think of something that I'm going to do for Monday, again, to try to maybe get me ahead of Sherm. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. And then Sunday evening, I want to review my whole presentation and do a test record of it for the actual sales letter, and hopefully I can get it into the time of 10 minutes. And then I want to build the rest of that sales page, the order button, and get whatever bullet points and copy and wording that I need to do, and get it done in just the right order that, of course, the challenge wants it in. And then hopefully I can get some sleep and get some Z's done on Sunday evening, because my weekend has kind of been busy, and obviously from looking at what I will be doing to challenge myself, it will be busy also. And even starting on Friday, it started out that way, and it's probably not going to get any better. So, and right now it's about 6 o'clock in the morning Eastern time on Saturday, and I will see you later. And this is Gail Fernley of GreatWebInfo.com/blog.